So I missed a few seconds. I leaned on the controller and it did another pause.
Yeah, Ryan fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
But guys, there's a baby.
But when we're back in Halo Bastion, you know...
They don't know that yet?
I mean, where else is this going to
Or
be?
did it say that we were landing in Hollow Bastion? Oh, look at it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the giant structure of bullshit kind of explains it.
Yeah.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Coarse, looks kind of different now.
Not really. It still kind of looks like a rundown fantasy setting.
Yeah.
God, his name is Squall. Just use it.
Squale.
Squale.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some
Fun
fighting.
fact, both the protagonists, designed by Tatsuya Nomura, are named... The first ones he did, anyway, are named after weather. Cloud and Squall.
That makes me angry.
A sticker.
A sticker?
Sticker.
You
Puzzle.
mean a puzzle piece?
It might as well be a sticker. Because it makes no difference.
A sticker and a puzzle piece are not the same thing.
In this game, it's no different. Oh look, shops. You know, one of the most worthless things in the series.
But it's construction equipment.
Look at the stuff behind you. It's weird they introduce synthesis when you have no materials to make anything with. Also, it's Uncle Scrooge.
I can't jump up that way.
Also, interesting how the story...
That was a really floaty jump.
It gets worse as the series goes on. Though interesting that Huey, Dewey, and Louie ran the shops before. Now it's just random people.
Yeah.
Oh no, here's... Which one's this again? Seriously, what's the red one? Is that Huey?
I don't fucking know.
Which one is Huey? That's an interesting way to remember it.
What?
The tip for remembering it as soon as I just typed it into Google. So you can remember this by noting that the brightest hue of the three is red. So red is Huey. Dew, as in like water, is the blue one, and so that's Dewey. And Louie is the green one.
Huh.
Also, how did these guys get here from God, I already forgot the name of the world. The Limbo world.
The Limbo world?
It's basically Kingdom Hearts Limbo. Driver's Town, that's it. Has anyone that's actually played this game, have they ever made Donald like a melee fighter? Like just bumped up his offense stat?
Oh god.
How
do I fix it?
I don't know. I don't know what you hit. What do you hit X to attack? No, you attack in first person.
Oh god, I hate it. Somebody help!
Oh god, that's disorientating.
I don't know how to fix it.
What if you press the thing in the middle? The trackpad.
I thought I was gonna die.
Thought you were gonna die in Kingdom Hearts first person view.
Yes! Do you know how horrifying that was for me?
A sleepy goose and a sleepy
I don't know what
gremlin.
I'm supposed to be doing here.
Like an Uncle Scrooge.
Look at this sleepy gremlin.
So is he Huey? No, he would
A
have to be-
business typhoon. Tycoon.
I think that's what he meant to say, but it's goofy. he's the great uncle of Huey, Dewey, and Louie, right?
Yeah.
He's a tiny.
Why did he leave his mama?
Because he wishes to do slumber.
But he could have slept on his mama.
So he's trying to make an ice cream business, and you've made a fortune in business. How do you not know how to find a recipe?
So what are we doing?
Oh, that was it. You're supposed to talk to Uncle Scrooge and then progress.
Oh.
That's all it was. Because apparently talking to some old man with ice cream is important right now.
It is.
This doesn't make any sense.
That's the town's defense mechanism.
But it doesn't make any sense. It spawns in mines?
Yuffie!
Yes.
Look out!
Or more.
The nobodies. Also,
Ow.
Yuffie, you're a ninja. You could help.
Can she though?
She's one of the arena bosses in both
know.
games. Also, very interesting note that we're gonna find out in like 2 seconds. Why did they change their movie outfits, but one doesn't? Oh, this is one of the find the right one.
Hey, you guys!
I love how you're just standing up there, fucking dumb
I see
bitch.
you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
Something, considering you really didn't do anything. You're kind of the most inconsequential member of the group.
The King of Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
Really? You did?
We may
Though it's
never
interesting
meet
that they
again.
went with Yuffie,
Never forget each
considering
other.
she's an optional character in the
Is that
original
supposed to be
7.
Leon? Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come
You
on.
guys used to you live in this world, right? Why is the crazed magician the one you spend all your time with?
Don't worry about it. It's not your business.
You just really didn't want to design a house that would fit, like, one of the Final Fantasy characters? It's like, I've seen Squall's room in 8. It's not that interesting.
Keep going to press the fucking R2 thing, because that's how you roll in Nier. So that happens when you play a game for 60 hours. Over 60 hours straight. And nothing else. Give me your Dorks.
The high potion.
The potion.
The potion.
Leon.
I don't think there's a Heartless in the, I think it's on the revisit that you can get an item that's actually a pretty good shield for Goofy.
Yeah.
The book one. You know, the one that sits on a book. It's a Heartless. It's the
Vaguely.
mage one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Meet the Hollow
Like,
Bastion
you don't, it's not
Restoration
immediately obvious
Committee.
to hear, like, with, if,
Wow, it's a corpse.
pretty much.
You
Like,
ain't
it's
top
so
shape.
bizarre, like,
I knew it.
okay, Leon's design is,
A while back,
Leon's,
everyone
I
suddenly
hate myself when I say that. Now,
remembered you
Squall's
guys all
design
at the
is
same
just kind of an update on his original one,
You remembered?
but, like,
Wait,
in
does that mean
Aerith,
you
I
forgot
kind of
about
get,
us?
given the whole, she didn't actually have an Advent,
So where have you guys been all this
Child's,
You were sleeping.
outfit, given
Where?
that she's
Yeah.
dead in the movie. Like, Yuffie and Cloud both get their Advent
doesn't
Children
matter.
outfits
This is
in this
great.
game, as does Tifa when she shows up
Everyone's together
later.
again.
So,
But
we're
Sid
trying to
doesn't.
find Riku and the King. Have you seen him?
I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, no, it's just
Right.
bizarre.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do.
How are you alive,
Okay?
bitch?
Because
Okay.
She's a replica.
no, she's just
I know, I'm just trying to...
different version of Aerith, and
Oh,
not.
look, it's Swale.
Big problem.
The more I think about it, Squall is just so out of place here, considering everyone else is from
That's
7.
right.
Sounds like you can
I
use
think
our
they were
help.
just going for
Then let's cut to the chase.
the hottest... I say hottest in the term of, like, the
Sora,
most popular
Donald,
characters.
Goofy. We were hoping the three of you
Maybe,
might
but I
give
mean,
us
like,
a hand
if they
around
want to
here.
make it less bizarre, instead of Aerith, and
Like
I know
we're gonna
Aerith
say
is like
no?
one of the most
Yeah.
popular, but instead of Aerith or Yuffie,
Careful,
put like
I'm
Rinoa or Selphie from 8. So that's a healthy. Oh no, Selphie's already in the game. She's the girl on the island.
Yeah.
Okay, so they could have put Rinoa in it.
That's Squale's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Follow
a
me
bit
to
of
the
a spoiler,
Bailey.
but
There's
when have we
something
ever
you
sat
need
through
to
the
say.
credits in these games? Like the credits scene heavily implies Rinoa exists in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Oh, I thought
Really?
it was you.
That letter
Right on
Squall
time.
gets at the very end in the credits is implied to be.
Remember?
It's like one of those post-credit scenes.
Oh.
Like, what little thing are they doing now that the world is saved?
Splendid. We'll count on you.
And it's Squall with a letter, and there's like the wings on like the back of his jacket kind of come out. It's implied to be a letter from Rinoa.
Oh.
It's like, so why isn't she here? You put the fucking gull wings in this game,
Presents for you. Leon thought you might
which
like to
makes
have them.
even less sense if you stop to think about it.
Yeah.
Because like
Hollow Basket
Tidus and
Restoration Committee
Tidus and Walker
honorary member.
are in the Kingdom Hearts universe. They're teenagers now on Destiny Islands.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leon.
Yuna is one of the gull wings. Yuna is Tidus's love interest, but now she's
We're
a
supposed to be
pixie.
at the Bailey.
Remember the 3 short girls?
Yeah.
They're the gull wings. It's Yuna, Pain, and Riku. Riku with 2 Ks. That was the reason Riku was from Final Fantasy X wasn't in the first game. Apparently they wanted to put her in, but because one of the main characters' name was also Riku, just spelt differently, they didn't.
Fuck this goddamn series.
Also, of course, I went with the gull wings and used the 10-2 designs because, like, Riku's always had kind of like, despite being 15 in her home game,
I got magic now.
magic. You just have Blizzard. I mean, Blizzard's not the worst considering that's your only projectile in this game, but at the same time, you really don't use. I don't know about you, but I don't use magic until I get Thunder and Reflect. Those are the only spells I've ever really used.
Oh boy, I don't like this.
It's just out of reach.
No, I mean... Jump.
It's the same as Kingdom Hearts 1.
I mean, it's not stupid.
Well, say what you will, but at least this jump is actually intended for platforming, unlike
Nah.
moving less than 2 feet in front of you and near. Your jump doesn't get great distance. It gets height, that's all it gets, though. What?
I'm not speaking to you anymore.
No?
No. How dare you shit on my favorite game? My children.
I mean, you only just played it.
So, it doesn't mean I can't love it. Are you implying that love at first sight isn't real?
Like media, I think you should have time to stew before you declare it an all-time favorite. Just because of
I've been watching the videos from fucking Clemson shit for like 2 years.
I know, but media, there's also a treasure chest.
I know. Just collecting the...
Yeah, I find with like media, when movies, games, those kind of things, I feel like you really have to experience it and then let it simmer because the hype. These things rely too much on like hype and the purest raw emotion, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be a lasting thing.
You're not about to tell me that my baby son Emil is not going to be my favorite always.
I mean, you haven't met Vivi, the real Vivi yet, so.
How do you know I'm going to like Vivi?
Yeah.
You'd have to be a monster to not like Vivi.
I'm going to purposely hate Vivi now. looking at me like that for?
You,
You know what you did.
you purposely hate a child.
Yeah.
Just because.
I don't like children to begin with. I like babies. Children annoy me.
If we haven't been playing so many RPGs on the channel, I'd say I'd do 9 next, but I think
Yeah,
we've
considering I have a gut feeling my next choice after you do your thing is gonna be Nier.
I'll get to my picks for RPGs eventually.
Well, I mean, if you want me to play one of your picks, I don't have a problem with that.
No, because you don't like platformers.
What's your choice?
Either only Crash 2 or Ape Escape 3.
Have we played the first Crash for the channel?
Yeah. It was like 10 episodes long.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we've been doing
I don't mind platformers, I just don't have a
Look
lot
at
of
that.
experience with them.
But I also just feel like we've been doing kind of a lot of RPGs lately on the channel, so like,
We want to
I like
restore our
RPGs. I'm
past
never
to
gonna
what it
say I
used to
don't.
be.
It's more just I think
knows?
it's important to try and
Maybe
keep a
even
healthy
something better.
mix of things.
There's still a lot
So if you
to
want to
do.
do an RPG, then I'll just
I'm
balance
sure
it.
we
I'll
can
just
handle everything.
throw in a
Do
short
you
game.
want,
Except-
honey?
Nyeh.
For that,
Guys, in the comments, tell Ryan he's
And
being a
that.
dumbhead. Like and subscribe if you think Ryan is being a dumbhead.
We'll handle them.
I mean,
well, that's
we
good. to
didn't
hear.
do Escape 2. Holy
So,
shit!
Sora,
Some of them are
do you know what's
playlist
going
links
on
though.
There's this guy, Pete.
Because like, we only just
Been
started
going around
Sonic
plotting
and
with
Kingdom
the
Hearts, and
Heartless.
they're about
But
the same
he's not
length
smart
right
enough to
now.
tie his own
Yeah.
shoes. The
Pac-Man
ones
was
we
only
need to worry
14, so that
about
was a
are
short
the
one.
no
Dark Souls was
watches.
over
Halo's
50
organization,
episodes.
13 guys in charge too. You called?
Ape Escape was 17. Mario Sunshine somehow ended up being 41 episodes.
Blame Matt.
I don't blame
You
them.
do
Matt
well.
did good.
Who's that?
Kingdom Hearts 1 was also
This calls
54.
for a celebration.
Somehow, and I say this because like, it's weird, the other Spyro games didn't take too long, but Spyro 3 ended up being 32 episodes. Utopia. We've had... Yeah, some of our let's plays have been relatively short. Like, Ape Escape's only 16, Duck Dodger was 10, Spyro 17, 10, 13. Even the first Pokemon game we did for the channel was 36, which wasn't too bad. And it was Matt's Ocarina of Time. It was, I think, the longest series we've done so far. At 77 episodes. Oh. Kablooey.
Did it.
Kablooey.
Did it.
Yes, you did. No, it's never really.
Attack so useless.
It's never really explained
Fuck.
why this gate is so important.
Leon, do you want to like actually fucking help me?
Yes, like, this gate, why is this gate important? Nobody can just kind of appear. The series doesn't do a great job explaining why a physical gate would ever be important. It's like, it's not like Sora ever really fights enemies from like their respective worlds. It's always Heartless and nobodies.
Like, can you actually be useful?
Don't think about it. Fire. And for some weird reason, fire is a defensive spell, basically.
Were it only
It surrounds Sora.
capable.
But only immediately surrounds him. So it serves more just to get things off of you rather than... The Organizatione. There's only 7 members now, right? Because it's no, there was 13 originally. Roxas is gone. Axel's gone.
Organization
That's
13.
11. Then I think there was
Good. Now we can settle
5 taken out in Chain of Memories.
Here I thought we could be
Larxene,
friends.
Latius, Nexon, Marluxia, and Zexion. Yeah, so that leaves 6, which that makes sense.
Oopsie daisy.
Move.
Look, it's the suddenly most important character in all of Kingdom Hearts.
Shutting me
Yeah,
down.
no
like
kidding.
I said get out of the way.
As
You know what, I say this, and I actually kind of like, just on the surface level, I actually really kind of like Zigbar.
Yeah.
Because he takes this shit as seriously as most people should be taking. It's like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Like, he plays this off like it's
I were
just
any old
ridiculous.
Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Sora, if he fought you now, you'd be dead.
I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
I would like to be able to
That's
save so
right.
that we can end the
You
episode.
give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know.
Yeah, so just before we end
Boy,
off,
now.
I like him because he's so nonchalant about everything. But the fact that they kind of ended up making him one of the most important characters in the franchise is just ridiculous to me.
A little bit.
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're
Also,
right.
with how I
Only
don't
one
understand
me.
what's with Nomura and the letter X. Starting with this game, every nobody has an X in their name,
Bastion
and
Restoration
it's a
Committee honorary
what's
member.
the correct word? An anagram when they rearrange letters.
Wow.
I think.
Huh?
What's
That's-
this?
That's his whole design mentality. It's like, oh, their real names are take out the X and then rearrange the letters again.
But you already locked Hollow Bastion.
And now he's unlocked other places to go. Also, this really doesn't make any sense given that they said like the world created these keys basically, so they should be something that's important to the world. That was a card printed this morning, though.
Yeah.
A lot of the other keys make sense for the world they're on. That
Must
doesn't.
have been the gate Yen Sid
Squall's
talked about.
Gunblade would make more sense than that.
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
Also, I
See
love
you
that
soon.
they're talking like, "Oh, only Sora can save the universe." This, like, if you look again, I know they're not supposed to be based on like they're only based on not the actual
Oh my god.
ones from the games, but like,
Can I have permission to skip the cutscene so that I can save? Because otherwise this episode is going to be 40 minutes long.
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade?
I don't remember what this
He is
cutscene even
nothing
is.
but a boy.
Give him a chance.
Oh, they're just talking
Straight
about
as an arrow.
the plans are
Pure of heart.
unchanged.
Unlike all of us here.
Boop.
Does he have the Keyblade?
Oh my god.
They're always little children that have the Keyblade, apparently. They're never older than teenagers.
Okay, we're gonna briefly re-land on Hollow Bastion. Oh, that's great.
You can save from here.
You can?
Yeah, it's a pause menu thing. Save.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And next time we will choose a world to land on. I think it's heavily suggested to go to the Land of Dragons, though.
Yeah,
I think it's a lower.
that's how I've always done it, but
I also think it's genuinely got a lower level requirement.
yeah. You know what else has a low level requirement?
The next episode of Three Dorks Play.
Yep. Goodbye, everyone.